dust, duty, earthquake, eastern, economic, economy, edge, editor, educate, educated, educational, effective, effectively, effort, election, element, embarrassed, embarrassing, emergency, emotion, employment, empty, encourage, enemy, engaged, engineering, entertain, entertainment, entrance, entry, environmental, episode, equal, equally, escape, essential, eventually, examine, accept, exchange, excitement, exhibition, expand, expected, expedition, experience, experienced, experiment, explode, explore, explosion, export, extra, face, fairly, familiar, fancy, far, fascinating, fashionable, fasten, favor, fear, feature, fence, fighting, file, financial, fire, fitness.
The Earthquake Expedition. It was a dusty morning in an eastern town when an unexpected earthquake happened. The economic situation of the town was already difficult because many people had lost their employment, and the local economy was weak. At the edge of the town, there was an old educational center. Its young editor, Daniel, worked there to educate children and help them become more educated. He was an experienced teacher who believed that education could be an effective way to improve people's lives. After the earthquake, the mayor announced an emergency meeting. The main element of the meeting was the damaged environment. The earthquake had destroyed a fence, broken windows, and caused a small fire near the town's entrance. Fortunately, everyone managed to escape safely. Daniel felt very embarrassed because he had forgotten to fasten the door of the educational center. He was worried that this mistake could cause another explosion if the gas pipes were damaged. His friend Sarah told him not to feel embarrassing about it because the situation was an emergency. The mayor decided to encourage volunteers to help. Their first effort was to examine every building. They needed to examine the damage carefully, except for buildings that were too dangerous to enter. Daniel and Sarah joined the rescue team. They had to exchange information with engineers and export important reports to the government. The engineers had a special experiment to discover whether the ground was still moving. During the work, Daniel saw an enemy of the town's mayor trying to steal a file containing important financial information. Daniel tried to stop him, but the man started fighting. The police arrived quickly, and the thief was arrested. Later, a group of scientists arrived to explore the area. They were part of an expedition studying earthquakes. Their experience helped them understand the situation. They explained that another earthquake was expected, but it would probably be small. The scientists also discovered an interesting feature of the land. A deep crack had appeared near the town, and they believed it could expand. Everyone became nervous, but the scientists tried to encourage them and told them that the situation was under control. That evening, the town organized an exhibition to collect money for the victims. There was music, entertainment, and a fashionable show. One woman wore a fancy dress, while children performed a short play. The event was fascinating, and everyone felt a little excitement despite the difficult circumstances. Daniel gave a speech about the importance of helping others. He said that everyone should face difficulties with courage. He also asked people to favor cooperation instead of fear. He explained that fear was natural, but people could overcome it together. The next morning, the town received help from another country. The support included food, medical supplies, and extra equipment. The government also promised to improve the environmental conditions of the town and create new jobs. Daniel was engaged to Sarah, and they had planned to get married after the crisis. They decided that they would continue helping the town. They wanted to create a new engineering center where young people could learn useful skills. Eventually, life returned to normal. The people rebuilt their homes, repaired the entrance to the town, and created a new park. They also opened a fitness center and a library. The earthquake had been a terrible event, but it taught everyone an important lesson. Even when life feels empty, people can find hope through friendship, courage, and cooperation. Daniel looked at the rebuilt town and smiled. He knew that the experience would always be an important part of his life.